Bruh, when I tell y'all that trailer was phenomenal, that trailer was phenomenal. When I first heard Sonic Generations is getting a remaster slash port, I was like, oh my god, really? Sonic Generations? Oh my god, they're gonna find a way to mess it up. Just like Sonic Colors Ultimate, and then the first trailer came in, and then we saw Shadow getting his own campaign and all that stuff and teasing it all throughout the first trailer, and it was like, okay, in the base Generations was like the same word for word, bar for bar, but it was like, okay, they're picking it up a little bit. We're seeing some things here and there. In the Summer's Games Fest trailer, it was like, man, they are really cooking. Like they are cook. Like Sega and Sonic team are really cooking, and not burning down the house so far. But you know what I'm saying? Like they're cooking. They cooking. Like the trailer is absolutely phenomenal. Like the presentation, the switch from back and forth with the base Generations gameplay and the Shadow campaign gameplay, like the switch and flip flopping back, like it was really great. It was really great. Now, I watched the trailer. I didn't do like a live reaction, but I wanted to give my own personal thoughts about it, how I feel about it, and overall, I'm really excited for Sonic and Shadow Generations. I'm honestly really excited, but at the same time, cautiously excited at the same time too. I'm gonna go piece by piece of what we saw in the trailer so far. Let's get into it. When we first get into the trailer, automatically it's base Generations gameplay with Sonic fighting the Egg Dragoon, going through Speed Highway, going through Crisis City, the base Generations stuff. And then once we get into the Shadow stuff, the Shadow campaign, it's like, you can definitely notice the difference with the graphics. I know for a fact that this is kind of running on Hedgehog Engine 2, because these graphics look beautiful. We all know Hedgehog Engine 2 is beautiful with the graphics. We've seen it in Sonic Forces, Sonic Frontiers, and now we're seeing it again with the Shadow campaign. And from what we see in the trailer with Shadow, it looked like Shadow is like on the arc and the Time Eater is like coming in, interfering. And from this like shot of the Time Eater, it looks like he's in pain. Like with his expression, it looks like he's in pain and agony right now. But we don't know what. That's the thing that they're keeping on the wraps. And then after that, automatically we're in Rail Canyon or Bullet Station or whichever one. But it's Rail Canyon either way. And it looks really beautiful, man. Like it looks graphically beautiful. Like the color, it's like it still feels like that cartoony aesthetic from Sonic Heroes, but with that beautiful crispiness of the Hedgehog Engine 2 engine. And it flows perfectly. It really flows perfectly. And I'm glad that they're doing, integrating, referencing more of these levels. We needed more of this in the Shadow campaign. We really did. And Shadow following through this kaleidoscopy, Doctor Strange looking city. I'm guessing it's from Radical Highway, or it's just some random city that either Black Doom or the Time Eater is like putting him in. Because remember, the Shadow portion is going through Shadow's painful memories. So it's like Shadow is experiencing all the trauma all over again. And then after that, it kind of flip-flopped back and forth, like I said earlier, between the base Generations gameplay and Shadow gameplay. In this one section where Shadow is rail grinding, he has like this green effect on it. This is obviously Shadow using Chaos Control, because as we saw the abilities, the whole point of Shadow using Chaos Control is that he stops time. And as we've seen in this gameplay footage of him rail grinding, like the train kind of slows down as he rail grinds, as he uses Chaos Control. When Shadow used Chaos Control in Sonic 06 against Silver, kind of slowed down time, and that's how Shadow was able to do that roundhouse kick against Silver. So we're seeing, I'm glad that Sega and Sonic Team are integrating Shadow's abilities. That's what I wanted to see in like a Shadow type game, because them utilizing his abilities, his powers, all that. And that is what I wanted to see if they were ever making like a Shadow the Hedgehog 2 or another Shadow the Hedgehog spin-off game. But again, this is the closest we're going to get to that, and I love it. Not just Rail Canyon coming back. No, 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 no. No. Kingdom Valley from Sonic 06 is referenced in this portion. Like Kingdom Valley is back. Like the fact we're getting more Sonic 06 is insane. I'm glad we're getting more Sonic 06 acknowledgement besides being a laughing stock. I'm glad that they're not poking fun at their history anymore and just giving these past games, the proper respect that they deserve. And Kingdom Valley looks really fantastic in here as well. The big reveal at the end, that really surprised me. Shadow got wings. Shadow grew wings now. Apparently this is like from like using the power of his Black Doom DNA during his creation, and he was able to utilize his full potential and grew wings. And this looks really like it looks cool as hell, man. It looks really cool. Like when I first saw this, in my mind I automatically thought Shadow finally unleashed his inner Venom. Like this really reminded me of Venom with this shot right here. Like it is literally one for one. Sorry if I'm pausing. Like you can tell this is unscripted, but anyway, it looks cool as hell, man. It looks really cool, and like I've noticed with Sonic Team giving like certain characters certain abilities now. Like Amy is using her tarot cards as like on some magical girl shit, and now with Shadow growing some wings using his Black Doom DNA. And I figured, like, hey, go nuts. Give every Sonic character their own abilities. You know what I'm saying? Like, make every single Sonic character relevant in some way, shape, or form. Like, give them, like, some unique ability that makes sense to their character. And Shadow and Amy are prime examples of that. Obviously, if you pre-order it, you get Gerald Robotnik's journal during Shadow's creation. And Sonic, the Sonic Adventure 1 skin, which is pretty dope. It was like, okay, this is cool that we're getting skins, but like, where was this at in Sonic Frontiers? Where was this at in Sonic Colors Ultimate? It's like, okay, like we're doing this now, but like those two games, would have been perfect. But hey, I'm glad they're doing skins now. And if you download the digital deluxe version, hey, like I didn't expect them to pull this, but they made Shadow's concept art into a whole skin. That's pretty cool. I ain't gonna lie. They need to do more stuff like this. First it was Fields the Rabbit as a skin in Sonic Superstars, and now we're getting, Shadow's concept art. It's like, we need more of this. We need more of this, Sonic Team. Keep doing that. Now, this is just from the trailer. Now, this is, this extra information is where we see some more information from the website. It gives us some new details about the game, and it gives us like a new character description, the return of Shadow. In this new standalone campaign, Shadow's nemesis, Black Doom, has re-emerged and threatens to take over the world once again. Shadow must journey into his past, confront his painful memories, and unlock new dark powers to save the world. Next is Shadow Evolved. Harness Shadow's new Doom powers to battle hordes of enemies and tackle platforming challenges like before. Surf on water, fly over obstacles, and stop time with the return of chaos control. So remember that little green, aura around Shadow that I was talking about? Yeah, that basically confirms that Shadow was using chaos control during that shot right there. Now, surfing on water? Surfing on water isn't something new in the Sonic series. Sonic did that before in Sonic 06, and fly over obstacles is with Shadow with the wings and stuff like that. So we're gonna be flying too, I can't wait to see how they'll incorporate it into the gameplay. A journey through time and dimensions. Experience the ultimate showdown between Shadow and Black Doom in a new boss battle that will test your skills and reflexes. Use all of Shadow's abilities to defeat Black Doom and save the world. So we're going to be getting a new Black Doom boss battle. I don't know if it's going to be a supersonic boss. I said supersonic. Super Shadow boss battle. Like in the Shadow game where Shadow turns super against Black Doom's final form. Are they going to do something similar, or is it going to be like a new boss battle type of feel to it? But, you know, I'm expecting it to be the combat, you know, where it tests the skills and reflexes, kind of similar to Sonic Frontiers in a way, but 10 times better. And speaking of Frontiers, explore the new white space. Stretch your legs in an all-new hub world inspired by the open zone gameplay of Sonic Frontiers. As Shadow gains new powers, he can explore further and uncover the secrets hidden throughout. Now this is what I've been wanting. I've been wanting them, after Frontiers, to not make it a one and done thing, but to expand the open zone gameplay. And this is starting with this hub world. Like, from the looks of it, it looks like they listened. SEGA and Sonic Team listened and actually made it like more of a playground. The rails are not floating into the air, but it actually makes sense with the level design. Now you see some floating platforms like in the background over here, but like it actually looks good. It actually looks one-to-one, and I like the aesthetic of this hub world so far. It kind of reminds me of a bit of Golden Capital from Sonic Superstars in a weird way, but just like less golden and more like white space type of aesthetic. This is what I want, and it feels like with this whole world, it may be like the first ever, you know, official stepping stone for when they make the sequel to Sonic Frontiers, and actually making a level like a playground, an open playground for, you know, a custom, you know, the speed and momentum. It's what I want. I didn't want them to just ditch the open zone gameplay because some people weren't satisfied about it. You know, take that criticism and you know, expand upon it. Taking criticism in the right direction. But anyway, enough about me gaslighting the hub world. And this one little thing that I found a little different in the Sonic, in the base generations portion of this one cutscene in the beginning where everyone was surprising Sonic with the birthday cake for his birthday and stuff like that. You see, you know, all of the Chow in the background. Like the Knight's Chow, the Dark Chow, the Hero Chow. And in the original, they didn't have like all the Chows in the background. It was just cheese. So is that like an indication that the Chow Garden may return in this game? Because if that's true, then that would be really dope. Because a lot of us has been begging Sonic Team to bring back the Chow Garden. The fact that they willing to make that slight little change, I figured that they wouldn't make a change like that for nothing. There has to be a reason why they did that. It would be a great opportunity for them to bring back the Shadow Garden, since Shadow's, you know, hub world, or, you know, white space hub world, you know how in like the adventure games you have like this portal that takes you to like a Chow Garden. That would be an opportunity to do the same thing with the hub world. You know, add like a little portal, teleport the player into the Chow Garden, and just, you know, just have like the Chow Garden back in a modern Sonic game. But anyway, Shadow is back better than ever, and I'm excited, both cautious and optimistic at the same time, because please don't mess it up, man, because it'll leave a bad taste in everyone's mouths if they mess it up, because it's Generations. Why would you want to mess up Generations? But I'm excited for this. I'm hyped. Like, Sonic, SEGA and Sonic Team got my full attention on this remaster. Like, all eyes are on them. All eyes are on this remaster right here. The one thing that I'm hoping this remaster will do is get Shadow's character correct again. Because I'm tired of the Vegeta trope. That's basically all I have to say. But anyway, are y'all excited for Sonic and Shadow Generations? Leave your thoughts in the comments below, because I love to hear them. Well, that being said, have a good day, have a good night, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace!
All hail Shadow, heroes rise again. you now.